today's point in time count going on, we thought this was as good a time as any to see how things were going at the city's new safe sleeping sites. The first site opened back in May. It was touted by the city as a way to make it easier for people to get off the streets and into stability. I got a look inside one of the sites and spoke with city leaders and people who are living there to see how far those sites have come since they opened. The chain in Kenny Winfield's hand,
it's a chain I found on the streets. I found it, I really like it.
Is a constant reminder.
It has Vatican writing on the back of it, but I think it's really nice. It has rubies on the inside.
That even something found on the streets still has value.
Opens up to like a cross on the inside. For me, it's gonna mean, you know, hope. You know what I mean? I found something precious that somebody threw away.
That hope is what keeps Kenny going. He's been struggling with addiction for 30 years, homeless on and off for 20, in and out of prison, bounced through the system. But he says this lot, the city's safe sleeping site at 20th and B, is one of the first places that's felt like home.
This right here is giving people something to call a family, because there's a lot of people in here that don't have nobody. I mean, nobody.
Kenny was one of the first people to move in when the Safe Sleeping Sites program began last May. The city now has 2 sites, this one and O-Lot nearby. Despite a slow rollout, both sites are now nearly full. Numbers change every day as people come and go, but the latest data from the city shows 20th and B has 105 tents currently occupied, housing 141 people. O-Lot has 322 tents full, with 373 people.
There wasn't much good publicity about it. Now there is.
Karina Santos is the program manager for Dreams for Change. They're one of 2 organizations that manage the sites. She gave me a tour of 20th and B to show how things have progressed over 8 months.
This is what it is?
Yes. I think that they need to know that this is a stepping stone, that we were 9 months ago, right? We're in the infancy stage. We're still having tweaks. We're still learning how to do things. I think that you give it about a year and a half, and we're going to see tremendous progress.
It's been a learning process. Since this lot opened 8 months ago, they've added things like ramps for their ADA accessible tents, but also showers, bathrooms, 2 meals a day, and case management on site 7 days a week. Still, success has been hard to gauge. Data from the Downtown San Diego Partnership shows the number of unhoused people downtown has plummeted since these sites opened, from more than 2,000 in May to about 800 in December. But numbers from the Regional Task Force on Homelessness also show the number of people homeless for the first time in San Diego has been higher than the number getting off the streets every month. And for people like Maria Simone, who's been homeless for 15 months and never lived in a group setting, the whole experience is frustrating.
You have to be strong. You have to get through it. It's cold. It's not quiet.
Even while we spoke, an example of one of the problems literally flew over our heads.
How long have you been living on the streets?
You're going to get that every
minute
5 minutes.
I know.
Yeah. Try sleeping through that. I just don't feel like I'm getting anywhere, like I'm that hamster on the wheel that just goes around and around.
Still, Santos points out that 26 people have moved directly from a safe sleeping site into permanent housing. While that number sounds small, she sees it as a positive first step.
It takes about 3 to 9 months to get somebody matched to housing and then transition into housing itself. So to be only open for 9 months and have 26 people transitioned into housing is actually, we're beating the statistics.
Santos adds, word of mouth is spreading through the homeless community of the benefits of these sites. That's why they have a waiting list more than 300 people long. People who, like Kenny's chain, may be on the streets, but still have value and hope.
Now it means something to me. It might have meant something to somebody else, but now it really means something to me, and I'm just going to hold it and keep it for hope. Hope that I do the right thing, you know what I mean? Because I've been doing the wrong thing for a lot of years, a whole lot of years.
It was really interesting to be inside that area. One other thing Kenny told me that he thinks makes these sites successful, they're low barrier shelters. That means people who live there don't have to be sober or meet other eligibility requirements. Kenny says that's been one of the keys for him and other people like him struggling with both homelessness and addiction. Now, There have been some other issues that have come up, though. Monday's storm forced the city to evacuate the 20th and B location. The people staying there were moved to the municipal gym at Balboa Park. This past weekend, also 30 people and 4 staff members at the O lot were sick with a stomach issue. The lot stopped accepting new clients at the time. We're checking with the city to see how both of those issues are being addressed going forward. We're going to continue to follow through with our coverage of those sites.